I see today that Fresh and Fit is trending. Okay. I want to watch this whole clip. Here we go. What do y'all think about this? Let me open up the chat here that I can see what y'all are talking about. I just want to know what y'all think about it. You don't care, this and third. I do have an opinion on this, honestly. But let's watch the clip first. So last night, Fresh and Fit, they one of the things I do like about them, they remind me of early me in work ethic. These days, I look at them and I'm like, shit. I like how the fact that they work all the time. They reminded me when I had zero life and worked all the time. Now, there's a burnout factor that comes with that. It's impossible to keep that up. You've never seen no YouTube vlogger vlog 7 days a week for like 10 straight years. Never happened in the history of YouTube. You get burnt out. We saw Casey Neistat at one point. He said, I'm done with this shit. Robin Atwood, he said, I'm done with this shit. Fousey too. That nigga just went, cuckoo. Right? We saw Jake Paul. He said, fuck that shit. I'm about to make music than boxing. Right? Pretty much, it's very tough to do. So, they are working at a very rapid pace, and I do respect them. Now, what they normally do is they'll have like maybe like a solo episode, or they'll interview someone right before they have a panel of girls. Apparently last night they were going to have Asian Doll on, but she came very late, so they started with the panel of girls and she came midway during the show. Okay? Now, I'm going to try to play some more of this for maybe some context, but I'm not trying to drag this out too much. Essentially, and to give you context, Myron is a law and order type of guy. If you don't know, he's a former federal agent. He used to work with the Department of Homeland Security. If you've ever been around someone who has any military background or any police background, you'll notice something about them. They're very black and white. They're very much about discipline, being on time, being punctual, listening to instructions, and they're very much about order. They're not into chaos. They're not into a bunch of shit like that, right? This podcast is shot at the apartment of Myron, who is the former federal agent. I'm giving you this context because he's about rules. And what I can say about him is that his rules tend to be at everybody. Don't matter who you are. Everybody. I can give you an example. He prides himself on being very tidy. You can imagine a lot of people come in and come out. Cleans everything, cleans all the mics, this and third. The apartment is really fucking clean. But also, he has a rule, no shoes in his place. Now, I've been there with a bunch of celebrities. I've done a lot of podcasts, and they're so great for allowing me to, use their stuff. 6ix9ine walks in, yo, bro, no shoes. Anybody, yo, bro, no shoes. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's gonna, like, the fact that you're a celebrity or whoever, he's not gonna be like, oh, okay. I think the only person who like wore shoes was like Kodak, but Kodak like literally, and Kodak was like so confused. Kodak was like, huh? But like literally, Kodak, it was like a new pair of shoes that Kodak literally just like put on. You get me? So he got like the pass. But like everybody else, no matter who. You get me? And even that, he's not with it. What I'm only saying that to give you the context of, one thing I do know about him is he's universal. He don't only be like, oh, y'all girls got to do that, but the dudes do this. Everybody got to do it. It's his place, his podcast, his outlet, his rules. Okay? Now, one of his rules is when you are at the podcast, he wants to make sure that the audience could hear the conversations happening. They read out rules at the beginning of the shit to whoever's there. Hey, listen, no side conversations, speaking to the mic. Don't be chewing gum. Don't be staring at the screen because you look goofy. Like, they read out a bunch of rules. They're telling you what the fuck it is. Right? And I guess I'm saying this because not to shoot him any bail, but this is how he is to everybody. Okay? So now let me play the clip. Asian Doll came late and midway through the podcast, right? She shows up midway through the podcast. There was some girls already who were kind of like breaking a bunch of his rules. And Asian Doll came there and the woman continually did it. So at some point, he stopped it. This is what happened then. Wait, what the fuck?
I don't even know who she is, so I don't care. Simple.
Damn.
Guys, sidebar conversations, please.
All right. What about
I've told you this is like, this is like the fifth time I've told you that, right?
Yes.
Sixth time.
Like, stop. For real, like, stop.
He mean as fuck.
I'll just keep it real, man.
No,
Like,
but
you
he's cool.
haven't been here, so
It's
you
I
haven't
don't give a
seen
fuck
it.
about none of that shit.
Yeah, it's the whole show. Come on.
Yeah, she's been doing it the whole show. I'm not mean as fuck. I just have rules. Simple.
All right, go ahead.
It's podcast.
Damn.
What I look for in a man
You a
in
mean
club
ass
that's
nigga.
like approaching me.
Hold on. Excuse me?
You mean?
I'm not mean at all.
Okay, I don't care.
Have you been here the whole time?
No.
All right, then. So you don't know what was
I
happening,
don't
right?
give a fuck.
Okay, then. So how you going to come on somebody's show, not know what go down, and say, oh, you're mean?
It don't matter. I can say what I want.
Okay, well, you can get the fuck off the show,
freedom of
too.
speech. I don't give
Man,
a
Get
fuck.
off the show,
chill,
too.
man. What? Chill out,
Listen,
bro.
don't do my like
Nah,
that.
you can go.
Chill, chill. She ain't gotta
You're not
go.
going to come on the platform.
Nah, chill, bro. She ain't gotta go nowhere.
No, she
chill.
could go.
Chill, bro.
I don't have to.
Chill.
Come on, baby. We don't have to be this mean.
give
We
a
could all
fuck.
be.
Listen.
Come on.
Chill out, bro.
Let's calm
I'm
down.
sorry.
He's hot. I'm calm.
No, I'm
good.
very calm, but it's like, bro, you got to show a little bit of respect on the platform.
It's cool, bro.
You talking about
Chill.
shit. I say you mean. It is what it is. What the fuck you want me to say?
That's
You
not the truth,
mean,
though.
You mad about I said mean? You grown as hell.
What?
Yeah, well.
Okay. So earlier on the show,
Fuck.
there's a little back and forth. So he was just telling her to chill because it was like 5 times before to like chill.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Okay, but I said he mean. Why he want to stop the shit?
Well,
do some dramatic.
Because you don't know what was going on.
we are
It
hosting
don't
the show.
matter.
It's good, though, bro.
Why,
Hey,
why would
yo.
that piss you off?
Chill, bro. It's all right. We all right. We good.
He want a
I mean,
moment. Get it slow.
We good. Let's keep going, bro. We all
I want to
right.
leave.
Let's keep the
No,
baby.
don't
You
leave,
got
please.
I won't.
Please.
Okay, just like from here on out, like please,
I'm on his
one
ass,
at a
he's
time
tripping.
because we're going
Yeah,
to the show
we'll
right now.
start
Okay?
it over. I
'Cause
promise I won't say nothing. I
This
promise.
is the 5th time.
Okay.
You said that last time.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, let's start
Go
it
ahead.
over. Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Listen, dude. Don't let them dollars fool you.
All right.
Oh, I'm Bay
Super
now?
chats and then
That's-
we'll
Nah.
do,
I'm just talking in general. Don't get
the
me beat
calculator.
up. But
No. We'll end the show after this.
After this, okay, cool.
Yeah, 20 and up.
Netty pot.
Daddy pop for tomorrow
That's
morning.
messed up.
I need one. Venmo me or send it to me via Uber Eats. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, we got Dixie Normus.
Thank you.
10 bucks says, girl, 2 from Myron is Freshina. Okay. We got DJ says, Dan, when Asian Law sat down, she made all other girls look busted. You up? All right, later. All right, girl, 2 from Myron is Freshina. Okay, cool. And then we got some going on in the back.
They can't even pay attention to the damn screen.
Damn. Cool. So we're gonna end this show here shortly. And Chris.
I'm a huge fan.
Chris. Let's close up.
Yeah, good decision to roll out Asian. Don't come on someone's show not knowing what's going on and speak it down on the host. Respect the show. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
First time donating, just say Myron is a real one. Don't change for nobody. Yeah, fuck out of here, bro. We don't change. I don't even know who she is, so I don't care.
That's King Von girl. Like, You know who Queen Vaughn is?
No, I know who King Von is, but
Okay,
I mean,
then you should know who his girl is.
I don't have to know who his girl is.
It's
I
King
mean, if you're a
Von
real
because,
fan,
like,
to be honest.
hold on, the fact you said it's King Von's girl instead of it was her.
Yeah, that tells you
it-
right there
that
all
tells
you
you
need to know.
everything. It's
I
King
don't
Von,
know
bro.
who she is, and I don't care.
Yeah, it's King Von, man.
You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
So,
Yeah.
all right, anything else? We
good.
caught up? All right.
Cool.
With that said, guys, thank you for coming in, watching the show. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video on the way out.
All right. I'll say this, right? Let me address the incident first. By the way, I seen some people that were talking about this. The shade room, they're going crazy with this. Jesus Christ. Myron doesn't drink. He doesn't drink. Listen, he was a former federal agent. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He just chills, brother. Like, he's just rock hard, super focused, bro. And like, like when when everybody's getting drunk and shit around him, he ain't drinking. He'll be there just taking notes to fucking counteract whatever the fuck shit you're talking about. That's just his thing. You get me? I think that could have been avoided, but I could tell that he was annoyed. And I watched the whole show. He was annoyed the whole show. He was annoyed. There was this girl in the pink and then the girl right next to Asian doll. They were both just kind of just still at it the whole fucking time. It made it pretty much unlistenable the whole time. And I think, unfortunately, by the time Asian doll got there, he just had it. Now, obviously, I think everybody's reacting to it like, nigga, it was Asian doll. You know what I mean? If this was a random chick, I don't think nobody cares, right? But, and not like Asian doll is the biggest rapper, but, people looked at this like, at least this is someone we know. And, yeah, I thought it could have been avoided. Could have been avoided. But, man, when you that frustrated, maybe it couldn't be avoided. I don't know. I'll say this. And this is a real bigger picture. This is where Fresh and Fit got to figure what they want to do out now. You're at a fork in the road of success and notoriety. And I told him this very early on. Very, very early on. You're at a fork in the road of success and notoriety where if you want to keep growing and you want to appeal to the mainstream, you're going to have to water it down. Sorry. You're going to have to stop kicking out guests. You're going to have to really watch how you speak to certain individuals and certain women, or every woman actually, because it's going to be judged out of context every time. I gave them examples of me. Like, man, 2015, 2016, we super hard on thoughts. As more notoriety came and I realized people looked at my Twitch, which used to be like the little shit that nobody watched, and people were like really pressed on it. Yo, you either gonna have to chill out with that or you could double down. Now, I don't know if they're gonna double down. And here's the whole point with that. What's made them great, they're really popular within a niche. But that niche is not mainstream. It will never be mainstream for a shtick or anything else being wilding out on girls. Honestly. You feel me? Like, and by the way, even that's one of the reasons, like, even the whole thing with that girl, with the whole pull the gun out, whatever. Like, man, I didn't even want to speak on that type of shit. You know what I mean? Because I knew, despite, like, I went through the Chrissy Teigen thing. You can't really have a point. Like, my whole point with the Chrissy Teigen thing was, Shorty basically, she called me gay before. She posted a picture of me on 6ix9ine and called us gay. I'm Jamaican. She called me gay. Like, might have been 2 years later or whatever the fuck it was, or a year later. But man, I was off the Henny one day. And I remember that fucking comment. I fired back. Boom. That was, whoa. Everybody was like, nigga, we don't care what she did. Why did you? Whoa. Matter of fact, they took it to say, this ain't even about her. This is about you and women. And I said, huh? What about equality? What about this? I thought it was just like how she got at me. I'm getting, no. No. Learn the lesson. Do you get what I mean? It was basically one of those times I realized if you're going towards a certain realm, unfortunately, you gotta be a little bit pussyfied. And yeah, like, it sounds good in debate, like, yo, equality and yo, listen, we're just whatever. But you know what I mean? You're gonna get killed online. So the point where Fresh and Fit's at right now, their content is hugely popular with their niche. Their niche is dudes who want some type of entertainment or education or some type of value from watching how they deal with women and how their philosophy on women and dating and relationships are. And that's their niche, right? But they also like when anybody who's on the podcast or whatever, like, kind of puts these chicks sometimes in their place. That ain't gonna be mainstream. So the fork in the road is this. If you want to just keep your niche and do what you want to do, you can't be bringing on mainstream guests. It's not gonna work. It just can't work. You can't be niche and mainstream at the same time. If you're going towards mainstream, and Asian doll ain't the biggest thing in the world, but she's in that black woman bubble, ratchet Twitter bubble. Trust me. And even though they might not fuck with her, they fuck with what she represents, because she's a lot of these chicks. So this is the thing. If you're going towards mainstream, you gotta do what Act did. Water it down. Or pivot. I stopped talking about kind of relationships. I used to talk about that a lot more. Remember, we used to have chicks on here all the time. I stopped. I had to. If we were still doing the same 2016 fuckery, like in 2020, say when the Chrissy Teigen thing happened, they go to ousted my ass. They would have got me out of here. You get what I mean? So I think they have to choose whether they're going to pick their audience. I think they have a solid core audience. Pick their solid core audience or chase the mainstream. So I think they have to choose whether they're going to pick their audience. I think they have a solid core audience. Pick their solid core audience or chase the mainstream. Because if you chase the mainstream, there's a bigger growth there, but you're going to be up for cancellation anytime you say anything that's, quote unquote controversial. Now, I'm going to go to the Shade Room because the Shade Room been going off. And by the way, in terms of, again, just advice for Fresh and Fit is it's one of those things where it's like, yo, congratulations. You are now at the realm where you're important enough that you have to make that decision. You know what I mean? Before, usually usually when a creator's coming up, you go really left field or you go really extreme just trying to get a break. But afterwards, anytime you go extreme again, after you've made it, that shit is now judged differently. You know what I mean? Like people, shit. You know all these people who do think pieces on the war in Chirac? Man, when that shit was going on, that shit was cracking. I never had nobody complain about that shit. You feel me? It was only after I made it. It's only after I made it, niggas was like, it's like they're trying to be like, wait, why is he here? And they did some Googles. What? The people mad at the war in Chirac never watched it while it was coming out. You know when they watched it? 2018? They didn't watch it back in 2013. Okay. What clips you had to tell me to watch? Listen.
Use that one, bro.
What about the black dating app called Black?
Oh, it's funny. I never used that one, bro. But hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
Sometimes if they're Redbone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark. If you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so last one, guys.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is the worst statement you could have. Yo, this is what I be trying to. I be telling Fresh, I'm like, Fresh, listen, niggas are allowed to have preferences, but you gotta watch how you. You're black. You gotta watch how you say it, nigga. By the way, I love my black queens. I love my, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Never used that one, bro, but hey, man.
Which are traits of feminine women? What's her gram?
What's Instagram?
Dude,
again?
you
got
like
a lot of love today.
Yeah, baby. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, just keeping it real. I don't really date black girls. It's not because like most black girls are like annoying. How to put this? Ratchet, and they don't know how to like be
Carry
reserved.
themselves.
You're like the complete opposite.
You are
So
not the
props to you.
stereotype.
Yeah,
You are not the stereotype.
You are not the same. That's
So
awesome.
yeah, so we'll give you that compliment. To
What's
you.
your Instagram?
It's Crystal
Which are traits of
Wait, when the fuck did they find these clips? And by the way, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got and those are my boys. I'm gonna tell them the same thing I'm saying here. I'm telling them the same damn thing. Okay? I'm gonna tell them. Hold on a second. I'm gonna tell them. Y'all gotta pick between if y'all want to go. Y'all want to chase the mainstream route because they're gonna kill you for all this shit, or because nobody even seen these clips before. Somebody said I'm lame for being their friend. Why do you think it's lame to be their friend? By the way, you have to understand, and look at this right here. See this chick right here? I just found out about her. Tasha K. Apparently, she about to like get on their ass or something. I don't know. Yeah. They should just stay away. The quickest way to get canceled, like in reality, Fresh and Fit, me, most entertainers, we're not big enough to really get canceled, right? You know how you get there's different levels of cancellation. Like Kevin Spacey, that nigga's done. You heard me? Like fucking done. You know what I mean? Like Harvey Weinstein, fucking done, right? Even though he's in jail or something. Below that level, if you like a comedian or some shit like that, the quickest way to fucking get canceled is to talk about a black chick. Black women never fucking forget. Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta leave black women alone. You gotta watch what you say about them. You gotta leave them the fuck alone. I'm telling you that right now. Cause once Shade Room catches on to that shit, it is, bro, it's like they're unleashing the Aries, the Jadas, the Sweeties of the world on you. And it is, I'm telling you, dog. All right, hold on, my bad. So wait, hold on. I want to hear the reasons why y'all think I'm lame for hanging with him. Huh? Somebody said they ain't cancel Yak. Man, it's Kodak, man. Yo, it's Kodak. Kodak make another bot. And plus, everybody know that Kodak ain't all the way there. Like, it's Kodak, nigga. fuck with him. I fuck with the gang. That's the gang. And not only because they're very nice to me. And by the way, you know, like, we've had discussions. You know, it's not like I'm just like, oh, I agree with everything they say. Shit, the dopest relationships are when you could be like, yo, man, you know you fucked up, right? Like, I would probably tell Fresh, like, yo, Fresh, though, why the fuck you gonna, like, no disrespect, but you gotta leave Asian Doll. It would have been better if I had Asian Doll on off the record than them having her on there. Here's the thing about rappers, and first of all, every rapper thinks they're the biggest shit ever, right? Or if they're gonna have Asian Doll, do it by herself. The mere fact she's on a panel, and then now you say like, yo, we don't really know you. That's the ego hit already. She's already feeling some type of way. Asian Doll isn't somebody who would be receptive towards the philosophies of a Fresh and Fit. Do you get what I mean? Like, bringing Asian Doll to the Fresh and Fit podcast is like bringing the City Girls there. Nigga, they're not going to be receptive. They don't want to hear what you got to say, nigga. If you know anything about them, they don't want to. What they live and what they preach is nothing what you're on. They preach women here, niggas there. That's Queen fucking Vaughn. You get what I mean? So it's like, if you bring her on a podcast about dating and relationships, you have to expect a train wreck. If I see Sweetie on Fresh and Fit, I'm expecting somebody to walk out. Somebody said, I'm making excuses for them. What do y'all mean? Why y'all making it seem like I'm ducking the conversation? All right, quick. This is what I'll do. All right, people. I'm on Discord. If you don't have